What is up, what is up, what is up, my peeps? It's yours truly, Landry, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be reacting to some streamers news. More specifically, we're reacting to Zoe Spencer's latest thing, I guess, whatever. And whatchamacallit, the video is brought to us by the Omizi channel, and the title is called "What This Streamer Doesn't Get Why Her Own Industry Avoids Her." Anyway, I don't know what that's about, but we'll finna see. Anyway, when you get a chance, feel free to hop over to his channel to let him know that you found his video by my reaction and that you stopped by to show some love and support by leaving a comment. So now, without further ado, let's jump straight right into this after we hit the play button.
On this channel, we are all about the redemption arc. We love to see somebody go down a path where they are doing all these sorts of messed up things, get the criticism from the online community,
someone
and
was
then
a fuck
change
up,
their whole
and then
identity.
they managed
That's why when I
to
saw
make
Zoe
something
Spencer
out of
crying on
themselves,
camera the other day, I really felt for her. I was ready to open up my heart.
one of the best things to see.
I climb, and then I fall. And like, nigga, I gotta put my back, my feet, my neck, my eyes, and everything into it. God, I really just don't.
Bro, it sounds like she's trying to make something work, but things aren't moving.
No, if I want to I don't know if I want to continue.
Just as I was writing up a script to talk about
Keep
why
going, my
we
baby.
as a community
Bro,
should
you gotta
maybe
keep
give
going,
Zoe
bro.
Spencer another
Don't matter.
opportunity and shot, understanding all of the things that she's done in the past. Two clips came across my timeline that made me do select, all, delete, and rewrite the whole thing because it seems as though he hasn't learned anything.
Do y'all notice that everything that y'all complain about me that I do, all the motherfuckers do it? If y'all would notice and just sit and just shut the fuck up and just look, everybody do exactly what the fuck I be doing. Do y'all not?
What exactly are they? Man, streamers are really getting out of control these days, bro. I mean, the last time I heard about Zoe / saw anything related to her was that she was crying about not getting into streamer university. Some shit.
See that? I was the only motherfucker up here biting. Now Tyler is biting people heads off they body.
What the hell? Y'all niggas is out here biting people? Wait, you think people are not pieces of meat, bro? Come on, man. Come on.
And so while Zoe Spencer on one hand is crying about how this industry is so hard, she has to work 10 times harder, it seems as though he falls back into the same antics and situations that most likely got her into this. And for whatever reason, she continues to miss a big lesson that keeps her from being this name and face in this industry that she so desires to be in. And it's a lesson that we're going to break down yet again for her. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's going to go a long way for the channel. Don't you just love some unemployed drama? I do. Now, back into the video.
I'm so like, oh, what's the word? I'm tired. Everybody just always thinks that everything's just all fine.
Is she taking a shower in the back, bro?
Creation
It sounds
industry
like,
can be
running
mentally
water.
taxing. It's
Like from,
very fickle. It's not
head.
very rewarding some of the times. And if you are somebody like Zoe Spencer who has saw their viewership drop from 1 year to...
Bro, she has 1,100 subs. So shit, man, she's doing something right. I mean, well, the goal was 1,100, but she has 1,043. So shit, I mean, she's doing something right. I don't even think I have a sub, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta step my game up, man.
The next, you can be scrambling and finding yourself in a similar situation, crying in the shower, trying to figure out what's going on. If you look at her numbers, 2025 on the left and 2026 on the right, it might spell out exactly why she is crying the way she is crying. Hell, being down around 1,000 live viewers from 1 year to the next would have me in the shower too. And I think the timing of it all is quite interesting. One, Tyson that rejoined the internet and is basically back to his old self, single before the girlfriend, not just doing that type of content, but also, you know, saying that there were situations in which he was wrong and which he grew. And then also Streaming University 2 passing by, and there's a big name who we were talking about just a year ago or two that has not been included in any of that, and that's Zoe Spencer. Mind you, this would be the second year in a row that she gets left out of the coolest party on streaming.
No, I did not get into the streamer year.
Well, maybe she didn't apply. Did you think of that?
University. I did apply. Obviously, I'm seeing who got in. At first, I
think this was for Streamer University 1.
I feel like
Not
one
2.
of the friends like in the friend group.
I remember seeing this video
to the party. All of the man's like, you're not coming.
Back then, she felt like she was left out of the cool kids circle, one that was ever so elusive to get into, but now she is on the outside looking in. And I think the worst of it all is that she doesn't feel like it's because of her content, but she feels like it's more of a personal thing. Ultimately, this will become some reoccurring feeling for Zoe Spencer. She wants acceptance from a specific group or a circle of people, but ultimately they don't want her. Being left out appears to be affecting her deeply, not just on the side of the content, where she is seeing collaborations go by and the viewership dwindle, but also internally, honestly. All in all, Zoe...
I mean, why does she need to be accepted? I mean, if she tried and then they still ain't rocking with her, she might as well just go ahead and, you know, focus on herself and do her own thing. I mean, she got some subs, so she's doing okay, at least. I mean, my baby, you know, say do what you gotta do, bruh. If you're trying your best and niggas ain't trying to collab with you, then shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do your own thing solo dolo. You hear me?
Spencer feels blackballed from the industry. But I
Blackball.
think that this is where things are a little bit wrong. Exclusion doesn't automatically mean some sort of blackballing. And if there was some sort of real and internal reflection, she probably would come to a better conclusion than this. And you'd think that that would come with the year's hiatus from these people. But here we are again in the big 2026, in which Zoe Spencer is looking at anybody and everybody and saying they are doing the exact same thing that she's doing, but not facing the same criticisms.
Everybody do exactly what the I be doing. Do y'all not see that? I was the only mother up here biting. Now Talil is biting people's heads off their body.
I don't know, man. It just still seems like the marketing. Zoe came to the internet trying to ask a simple question. She's asking, why is it that she sees content creators like Talil do the exact same things that she did, but ultimately not get the same sort of grievance or flack that she does? She's asking why viewers would enjoy it. She's saying, what specifically about him? And I'm saying him being Talil specifically because, one, she named him in the video, and then two, there was another recent video that came out where she seemingly had a interaction or run into with another streamer, Dez, while he was with streamer Talil, and she gave Talil the cold shoulder. It was kind of loud, to be honest with you.
So right here.
I'm just so happy for you.
Where you going?
I was gonna go to the drink garden.
I saw that look. I think they called it, I think they now call it bombastic side-eye or some shit. I saw a TikTok about some shit like that. I was just like, what the fuck, man? I think that's what it's called. A bombastic side-eye. Okay.
Follow me. It's this content.
Yeah, I can see why she was acting that way if ultimately she had some sort of problem with him and the content that he's putting out there on social media and not getting that same backlash. And to be fair to Zoe Spencer, I can even acknowledge what she's saying to be somewhat true. The internet can have double standards. Hell, everybody has double standards. And I think that popularity does affect who gives or gets grace in all of these situations. We've been existing on the internet for a long time, and we all know that, hey, just because one person does something and another person does the exact same thing or something similar doesn't mean that the reception of it is going to be the same. I know
The same thing applies in real life.
it may not seem fair on surface, but I don't even think that that's just the internet thing. I think that that's a life thing. But like my mama used to tell me, if the other kids jump off of a bridge, does that mean that you're gonna do it? I'm not worried about those other people that are not in my house. I'm worried about the people that are in my house. My POV, I think Zoe Spencer is just oversimplifying
You're right,
the backlash
Mom.
that she got. People don't just dislike her over cringeworthy content. I think the biting and the yelling and all that stuff is just the cherry on top. Need I remind her and need I remind everybody watching about the Saeed situation where Silky's
Lord.
assistant was held down and
I
inappropriately
saw
touched
something
on
about that
by
too,
Nina
man.
Lynn and Zoe Spencer? That plus the biting
Hey,
and the
man,
other
that shit is
consistent
funny.
and persistent boundary pushing that she has displayed against other streamers would probably be, if I just had to guesstimate, the reason as to why a lot of people are off of Zoe Spencer.
W Dre, I got y'all dude. Y'all can start sucking dick.
Zoe, what the hell are you doing, Zoe? Why are you biting people, man? Come on, Zoe.
Get him. For my raindrop, I am the sea. With you and God.
Agent is looking like, why is she singing right now?
Don't talk to my dog like
You nigga. Literally just got here. Fuck you talking about? Whoa.
And her trying to use an incident in which Khalil was having an issue with his Clover housemates, his other content creator housemates, where in the bigger picture he was trying to teach a lesson with the context of it all, then I don't think that that's like the right way to go about doing this. And it's actually very dismissive of the issues that people have with her. And sure, if maybe she was making a grander indictment about streaming as a whole and was talking about how I just see a bunch of streamers doing this disrespectful and disgusting stuff, and ultimately from her POV, it's not a fair treatment, but she's giving a fair warning to the people that are doing this, that their content journey could end up like hers. I think that that would have been beautiful. But the reality is that Zoe still appears to be focused on the unfair treatment as a...
Bro, it's not her place to do so. It's like, bro, you can just take a look at how things have unfolded thus far, and then you can draw a conclusion. And if you can't, well, that's on you.
Opposed to the impact of what she did. And the clearest example of her doing this boundary pushing gimmick that we continue to see and that had her on the hot seat in the first place is a situation where streamer Rod got involved after giving one meaningless, harmless opinion about Zoe Spencer that turned into her saying some of the most outrageous things to him, specifically about his deceased mother.
Now in the clip, it's me and Jamaica.
Zoe, come on. You went too far. Come on, man. Damn, man.
I'm talking to Beans, and somebody said her name, and they was like, yo, she's funnier than Reggie. I said, nah, I don't think she's funnier than Reggie. I said, she's funny, but not funnier than Reggie. I got a text today from Zoe, and this was her response to me. You are a dick rider ass nigga. 5 feet ass little ass. Not entertaining ass nigga. I can also say this to your face too, but I haven't seen you, so I'm gonna send it to you directly. I don't like you. Don't talk about me. I didn't say f her. I didn't say, yeah, I'm glad this happened to her. I didn't say none of that. I responded and said, you are mad as shit. You mad I said you funny, but you not as funny? KYS, YB. Yeah, she gonna say, oh, kill myself? Do you think you should be saying dark stuff like that? Don't you have a dead in your family? I said, you can say whatever you want. It's not gonna hurt me.
Ultimately, this was just an opinion about which streamer that somebody thinks is funnier than the other. Now, I did have to go
all that over an opinion. Bruh, some of these streamers, they are soft as charming. What the hell?
Go back and try to find if there was more said. Hey, maybe streamer Rod was downplaying the situation. Maybe he said more during the initial interaction engagement than he's letting us on to believe.
Zoe and Reg on the same level as far as funny?
Yes, they both do the same stuff.
Hell no.
No. Where they are.
And maybe Zoe felt like the laughs of it all were a little bit too much, but ultimately nothing that he said warranted her saying slurs or calling out his deceased mother. I mean, you can't tell somebody how to retaliate to something that they find to be disrespectful, but we can at least have opinions on the proportionality of it all. And I would say that Zoe just went way out of bounds with this whole thing. But ultimately that is like the life and career of Zoe Spencer, is that she is meeting these things.
Bruh, streamers are freaking streaming at graveyards? What the hell? Bruh.
Things with over-the-topness that makes people feel uncomfortable or not wanting to participate in doing some sort of content with her. But in his monologue, Rod brings up an extremely interesting point that challenges the first video that I opened this video with, in which Zoe Spencer was crying about this industry being so hard and her being blackballed.
Then you keep telling niggas you blackballed. How you blackballed? Because a select group of 10 niggas won't let you in their content. You went to BET Awards. You're not blackballed. You got your own shit going on. How are you blackballed? You're making money, big dog.
He's absolutely right. Zoe Spencer has this new show coming out on OWN where she's doing makeup and describing different situations. She's been to the BET Awards. She's had a...
Damn, girl, you're popping. Why are you tripping over streaming numbers? Shit, you got your own show on BET. You can go to places. You can, I mean, you still got some viewers. You may not be the biggest streamer, but it's whatever, bro. As long as you make enough to meet your ends, nigga, you're good. The fuck? Why are you tripping over this dumb shit? Come on, man.
bunch of different collabs. I think she's been in some short films, but ultimately she still has this yearning to be a part of an industry that just doesn't like her, and not even necessarily an industry
I think
as a whole,
she
but
was
a subsection
also
of the
on
internet
the
that
country
just
when,
doesn't like her.
comedy
And part of
skits.
the reason why that industry just
like,
doesn't
girl,
like her, that subsection
on,
of
man,
that
you
industry
poppin'.
doesn't like her, is because of things just like this. When she goes to the internet and she cries victim, but then ultimately she, in a disproportionate way, goes at streamer Rod. When she has the opportunity to make amends and be pretty cordial and calm with the same people that she's looking to be in contact with, but gives Tylil the cold shoulder, only to go to the internet later and try to play this game of like, hey, I did it, but he did it too, so why aren't people calling him out, avoiding accountability in these situations. Ultimately, what she wants is acceptance from a group of people, but the reactions to these things explain why the acceptance has disappeared completely, in my opinion. Now, for what it's worth, I do think that Zoe Spencer's exhaustion and crying moment and vulnerability on the internet was real, and it can be 100% completely accurate if you take away any sort of explanation. I do believe that it can be exhausting putting out content as a creator. As somebody who's doing it right now, sometimes I be burnt out. I ain't gonna lie. So I be going through them stretches where I don't be uploading. And at the same time, I do feel like it is hard to go from, what was that, 13,000 live viewers on average in 2025, all the way down to 300 average live viewers. That's gotta be tough. And so yes, the burnout does deserve empathy, but her behavior still deserves some accountability. Working hard doesn't just entitle you to every single opportunity, and lost relationships are not always proof of being blackballed. You can't demand recognition while still repeating this damaging behavior. All in all, if she can't move past this group of people that don't want her, or even just move with a little bit more accountability and don't fall back into these actions, Zoe Spencer will find herself on this perpetual wheel of losing subscribers, people trying to be cordial with her, okay with her, and she just like blaming the internet for the reasons why these losses keep happening, and ultimately just continuing to be somebody that people just don't want to be around. And for what it's worth, I think we've seen worse people be reintegrated into society. Hell, her counterpart in that whole situation when it came to Saeed has still been integrated. And granted, you know, Nina Lynn might have not had this interaction with Kai Cenat and the rest of the guys directly, but ultimately there's still a place and space for Zoe Spencer to exist.
Why
when
is
it comes
Nina
to
being brought up in this video,
this
bro?
side
You should
of
make
the
a separate
WL
video
community. The reality
on
is
her.
that she's not making it easy for
I thought the
anybody,
video was
and I do mean
only
anybody,
about
to
Zoe.
re-ingrain
I
her
guess,
into the
whatever.
mix.
So yeah, yo, those were some whatchamacallit, updates slash news on Zoe Spencer's. Those are, you know, this is some celebrity shit slash streamer shit, you know, or as he called it, unemployed drama. Yeah, whatever. As always, if you haven't already, make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to share, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to hit the bell icon to stay tuned for more. But most importantly, if possible, don't forget to hit that super chat / donate, as it is the best way to support your boy. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.